Hi, this is Reverend Connie, the chairperson of the East Brunswick Human Relations Council, and with me today is a good friend of the Human Relations Council and on one of our committees. Please introduce yourself.
Thank you, Reverend Connie. My name is Rupreet Sani Gill, also Dovey. Everybody knows me by that. I'm the president of the Moms Club of East Brunswick area.
Speaking of the Moms Club, what does MOMS stand for? What type of acronym is that? Or is it an acronym?
It is actually. It states Moms Offering Mom Support.
Moms Offering Mom Support. Awesome. So it means exactly what it states. I would like for you to elaborate on how you created the Moms Group.
So the Moms Group was created by Mary James in 1983. And when she was a stay-at-home mom, she felt like she was very isolated. She needed more friends for herself, to be other stay-at-home moms. So she wanted to look around for something, and she didn't find any place where she could just take her kids and be like, okay, I have somebody who is with me at my own level. She didn't have anybody. So she came up with the idea of creating this Moms Club back in 1983. She started a chapter in California, and that's when she said, okay, this is perfect, where I can take my kids along, nobody's frowning upon me, and other stay-at-home moms wanted the same thing. It became so popular that right now there are almost 1,500 chapters all over the U.S. It's an international club.
Awesome. So what are the differences from the West Coast where it originated to the East Coast where we are in New Jersey?
So West Coast, they would meet up maybe like at the libraries, at the beaches, because the weather's really great there. Us, we do a lot of different stuff. We do a lot of play dates at home. I used to actually offer a lot of potluck play dates at my place when I did. It was nice.
Like, to a foodie here, so I love that.
No, and it's so good. Everybody comes from a different culture, diversity.
Yes.
So it's fun. Everybody brings their own authentic dish that they like to make, and then the kids, they used to taste a little bit too when the starting. Like we started when my kid was only like 18 months. So they started to taste a little bit too, but it's not like that. Just like, for the moms, they get to experience other people's food, their culture, talk about different stuff. That's like the food part. But we do meet at the libraries and the play dates with the house play dates. Beaches, we haven't really done too much because it's a little far. Not everybody really goes there. When we do that, there's only a couple moms would go in there.
That's great. So what are the common threads besides the obvious of being a mother for your moms that are in the group? So what's the common thread? And then you can also tell me what are the differences.
So we are all looking for the stay-at-home moms, and it's basically, I should point out, it's for stay-at-home moms and working moms too. So we offer morning play dates, morning events, and evening events. And then the common thread, I would say, we are all looking for a place where we can take our kids, mingle our kids, and then have something for them in a nice, not like with a stranger every time. So all these members are pretty much close connected. They know each other. They know pretty much their kids, each other's kids. So it's very close connected, and we're always looking. Everybody wants to keep their kids busy.
So I'm curious, would the morning have more of the stay-at-home mom, or
yes?
Okay, so the
afternoon is open to the part-time or working moms.
Yes, but all of you are working. I have been on both sides. I've been a stay-at-home mom that worked in the home with the children,
Yes.
And currently, so I love that dynamic. What sets you apart though from other mom groups?
I think when I was more like when I started this club, when I joined this club, I would say I was like, when I started it was not that many events, and I was like too busy. I was like everything involved with Kerman, my son. I would be like, all right, I need something this here. I need something this, and not just like a monthly event. A lot of different events that I created within this club. A lot of new stuff. We also did the international event that was never done before in our club. that was like introducing a lot of, since it's a diverse group too. Not everybody is Indian in my club. There are a lot of different ethnic and everything. So we did that, and a lot of different moms participate, and they tell us about their culture, their events.
So, Dovey, could you share some of your visions since you are the president of this Moms Club in East Brunswick?
So I envision that everybody should be an open club. Everybody should just come in and feel at home, not be like feel outsider. Anybody who's looking for support, they can come reach out to us and be like, hey, I need a play date or something, and then they're available, like, you know. I just want like this club to be more open, not like how Mary James felt at one time that I'm the only stay-at-home mom. There's nobody else to talk to. So my vision would be like, I want this club to be very open, very much out there. If anybody new is moved into East Brunswick, they should feel like this is open club, you can join in. Well, actually, let me put it this way. It's not actually just to East Brunswick. Our boundary is East Brunswick, Milltown, South River, and Spotswood. So we're open to those towns too.
Very good. So neighboring towns, Middlesex County.
Yes.
Is it exclusive to Middlesex County so that it'll be easier for the play dates?
Not really, because there are different chapters on other boundaries. Like there is a different chapter.
But for the one that you're the president of, is it
yes,
mainly around East Brunswick, clustered around Spotswood,
yes,
East Brunswick, South River, you said? Yes,
yes, South River, Milltown, Spotswood.
Very good. I could see why when I met you, we really connected, because it's a lot of the things that your mom's group is doing and what you are projecting for the future, it coincides, if not exactly connects with East Brunswick Human Relation, diversity.
Yes.
I was thinking back when you said that she started in 1983.
83.
Okay, so well, I was young then. However, I know as when I was a mom, I felt like I was exclusively, you know, because a lot of my friends had children earlier than I did. So I felt like I was just reinventing the wheel. Like, so this is great, because then we didn't have Facebook, social media. Now you have social media. So tell me, how has social media helped you with this vision and your group?
It has really helped, actually. We do have a public Facebook page where I usually post a lot of events, not that much of the kids' pictures, but mostly whatever we do about our club, about our events, about our service projects. So
please share with us your service projects.
Yes, definitely. As a matter of fact, today while I was coming here, I had to go to a Mac Foods open house. They invited us there because we do a lot of food drives for them during the year. So they requested that we should come. They invited us. So that was really nice, and I got a certificate of appreciation from them. That was nice.
Could you explain what Mac Foods are for those of us who may not know?
Mac Foods is a local food pantry, and they actually, they're at their pantry. They do people around. They do a lot of food drives, and then they give it to them. And then there are other local organizations that actually stop by at their place. Now,
is Mac Foods in New Brunswick, East Brunswick?
I'm sorry, yes, it is in East Brunswick. Their warehouse is in East Brunswick, yes. That's the first time I went to their warehouse. But there was another warehouse in New Brunswick also, I'm sure. But the one that I went to right now was in East Brunswick.
And since we understand that you said there was a food drive, did you find that a lot of people in our area were there in need of these services?
They actually told me that on Tuesdays, they have 45 organizations that come in to pick up food from that place. So it's a pantry.
Yes.
It's a food pantry. So a lot of 45 different that's a long,
yes,
that's a lot of organizations, and they're not just picking up for one person. It's an organization picking up a lot of food. I was thrilled. I mean, I was like a little bit like, shaken about. I was like, wow.
Yes. It's great that you have the service, and you see not just for your children, but for the moms to be part of the community. So you're serving as well and helping each other, as you said, offering moms support. So you're supporting the community as well.
Yes, and part of community. I was telling my son too, like how we did the drive. Like these are the green boxes. We only got these 7 green boxes that we filled, when look here, there are thousands of those boxes that they have, and they filled, people are coming. So it was a nice thing for him to see today, too.
That was priceless. He'll
Definitely.
probably continue that spirit of continuously contributing and being charitable.
Definitely, definitely. Actually, I actually do a lot of charity events, not just this, a lot of service projects in terms of food.
Well, pray tell us about yours.
Definitely. So we do, as our own community, like a Sikh community, we do a lot of food drives, a lot of these feeding people, the homeless people at the shelter homes. There's actually one in July 6th. I'm going to be going to one in Plainfield, and another one in July 29th. That's going to be the Salvation Army.
Oh, that's a holiday. I just want you to know it's my birthday.
Yes.
If those of you who don't know, it's not on the calendar, but it's on my calendar, holiday. But I would love to join you probably the July 6th, because that'll be a special holiday on the 29th for me. But I would love to join you.
There is one on 21st too. That's the outreach that we do. Okay. So it's a group of Lawrenceville Sikh that we go with them, and we cook for almost 200 to 300 people. We prepare a fresh cooked meal that we take it there to the outside of Trenton train station, and then we give it to them. And then we also give them gift giveaways, gift packages, sanitary packages, lotion, and all those hygiene kits.
Now, I know this is your mom's group, but can others, like from such
Definitely.
as myself or even our East Brunswick Human Relations Council, contribute or donate?
Definitely, definitely. We're always looking for new people, and people like you. Yes, definitely contribute. Definitely, it's a really nice thing. Giving back is something anybody can do it. Yes, be a part.
So we'll be glad to
definitely
direct people to your website.
Yes.
And hopefully that'll help even more for our community. Okay, so how do you see the dynamic of the children being part of your vision? Did you even expect it to be this big? I mean, when you first started, what year did you start? I know your son is, well, what, 7? So how old is your son?
He's 6 right now.
Oh, 6.
Yes,
okay. He's so mature. Very mature.
So when I took over, when I started when I joined the club, that was in 2013. And I quickly, I can never be in the back. I'm always I want to be involved actively.
Yes, and I'm glad you are, because you have been a very great friend, like I said, of the East Brunswick Human Relations Council.
Thank you.
Yes, you have.
So I've always been actively involved. I want to be. So I took over the active event planning position in that. So I did the event planning position, took over that, and then the following year I was the administrative vice president of the club. I took over that, and it was great. That actually involved in a lot of service projects, which is the heart. So
dear to your heart,
that was best. We did a lot, and then when I took over, at that time they were only just a little bit. As I took over, oh my gosh, the requirement basically from the international is that you should just do one thing, and that's it.
Once per
year, once per the year, yes.
So Dovey, could you please share with us the service projects and how you expanded that calendar? They were only required annual. I'm loving this.
Definitely. So we were only required one service project, but that couldn't be it with me. I wanted to add a lot more. So we actually do some projects with the help of East Brunswick Recreation Department. They hold a back-to-school supplies drive in September, and we do that with them too. This past year, the amount that we received, the donations that we received from our generous Moms Club members was amazing. I have posted those pictures on my Facebook page too. You can actually look in there too. We do that with them. Then in December, we do Adopt a Family. That's if families in need, they register with them, and then we adopt a family through. So I adopt a family personally as well. I've adopted, and then with the Moms Club, I've also adopted. So it's 2 to 3 families are guaranteed that we help out every year.
Very good.
Then we do. So there's another thing. So it's a local Trinity Presbyterian Church.
Yeah.
Some families that are in need, they actually stay there as it's a part of their fish program. That's like families in need, situationally homeless families. That's kind of their title.
Okay.
I forgot
That's
what the
what
fish
acronym
really means, but it's not the fish eating fish. It's like the helping situationally homeless families in need.
Yes.
So we do, like the Moms Love members, we pick up a date and then we cook food for them and then we serve them there. So that's something we do like twice a year.
I'm sure they really love that.
They love it, and every time
It's
we
another
go.
priceless thing to have a meal that's made out of love and
Yes.
care. Yes.
And then I bring my kid there too, and he's like, you know, and he asks me questions which I kind of answer, but there are certain questions I really can't. So to the point, like I kind of do, it's nice to show him at this young age how some people really, like, you know, how we should give back
Yeah.
a lot of times, and, you know.
As an educator, I am very impressed with this because students and children, they actually are like sponges. So to see this at an early age, I am so happy to hear this because our future looks bright.
Yes,
To know that
thank
the
you.
Moms Group is bringing their children and letting them see how we should each help one another. That's what the community, I love saying about the unity and community that comes together.
Definitely,
So,
definitely.
Very good.
Thank you. We also do the service project. We call it a service project, but we read and play games with, we do story time and games with the senior center. So
Oh, no, they love cherries.
they love it. So my son read a story last month to them, and his picture came in the newspaper, and he was like, wow, that's me in there.
Watch out, Dovey.
A lot of people like saw it, they're like, oh, Kerman's famous, I saw him. I was like, yeah.
Rock star, yes. Do you recall the book or?
Yes, it was The Very Hungry Caterpillar. He actually read two books, The Very Hungry Caterpillar, and then another one was The Pigeon and the Cookie.
See how you integrated education as well, and he's looking at it. This is just something fun I'm doing.
And it was so
he's actually
fun.
learning.
It was so fun to watch him. I recorded him, and it was so fun. He's like, he read it, and then he was showing the book like this, so everybody can see the pictures. And then he was like that. He's reading, and then he's showing the pictures. So it was like very much like how, because I was also a preschool teacher.
Yes.
So when I went through,
Okay, explains a lot.
So he knows that if the
Yes.
picture is not for him, people need to see it too.
Others.
But it was nice.
So it's circle time. Where they're in a circle. In my mind, I'm picturing a circle.
Yes, yes, circle time. Yes, yes,
Yes.
yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So he can be an charitable person, educator. It's what limitless. It's
Limitless.
awesome.
Limitless.
And with that in mind, tell me, have you received any feedback from more groups that would like for you to give or be a part of them? Because I could see others saying, well, Dovey's the president of Moms. She's willing to do anything. What an annual event.
So we, the Sunrise Senior Center that we
Yes.
go to, they have actually reached out to us, and they're saying like we should do it like monthly event. So we're going to be doing
So
monthly.
you're on their
with them.
calendar too.
Yes.
Yeah.
I actually have the 2 dates for them that I have to email it to them now that I remember for next. And your event is actually on my calendar
I'm
too.
so blessed to hear because you have a
Yes.
busy calendar and you are still being very active with us. And like I said, you are such a friend. I mean, you came to an event before I do, and I normally get somewhere 15 minutes, so you must have got there like 20 or 25 minutes before me. And I'm just so glad that you are part of this community and very helpful to the East Brunswick Human Relations Council. I look forward to continue working with you. And like I said, I will look into your website as you click on, but I'm also glad we have a relationship that I can email you and say what's going on, because I'm, you know, as a teacher this summer, although I do have a lot of beach days, but I do want to be able to continue helping the community and being more active.
Thank you. That would be nice. Yes, definitely.
And I hope that everyone else in East Brunswick, as you watch this, I understand that different cultures does not matter, but we need help with different organizations such as Moms and others that you named.
Yes.
The senior citizen homes, I'm pretty sure they're glad you even mentioned them.
Yes, they just get their heart melts like anytime they see a little kid smiling.
Yes.
So we actually, I should say, we went there for the Halloween event, all the kids were in their costumes, the look on their seniors was priceless. I mean, and then when the kids were doing all their actions and everything, it was amazing.
I'm sure you have pictures.
Yes,
I look forward to clicking in on that. And I did do my homework on you, but I'm just so glad that you have so much more to tell me than just what's on the website. And this is very beneficial to all of us to know that in our community there's so many people that are giving back and not just saying, look, I'm busy, I'm a mom, I got my plate full, but instead you're saying that I have some time and I would like to give and connect with others. So it's very great. Anything else you'd like to share with us and leave us with as we
to make it more, I'm actually going to be a Cub Scout Tiger Den leader next year. I am actually right now. So that's another thing on my plate. Another hat.
Yes. And I'm
but
sure they're looking forward after hearing this and looking forward to what you have planned for them.
Definitely.
And your son will be a great leader too.
Thank you. I hope so.
I can see that. Well, we thank you, Dovey, for your time and your efforts and just giving us even more ideas of how we can get back. I mean, I thought I was doing it a lot, but you made me feel like, okay, Connie, you can step up a little bit for the summer. So I'm going to reach out, as I said, and I'm encouraged for our town, and I'm encouraged for all of the mothers that are in your group and their children, and just for even their friends. I'm sure they probably have more people who are interested because of you reaching out. So it's like a win-win. Yes?
Definitely, yes.
Very good. So again, East Brunswick Human Relations Council, we are open to the public every fourth Monday at the Municipal Building. We have upcoming events. On July 24th, we will have the conversations and coffee at the Community Center, I believe it was the Arts Council. And look forward to our postings. We have the flashing sign will be up soon on Writers Lane, and just look forward to the things that we have in this town. We have so much to offer, and as you hear, moms, East Brunswick Human Relations, other things are going on in this community. The library, there's another connection.
Yes.
Going to the libraries. The previous time I was here, I shared about how when I first moved here, the library is my way of connecting to the town. So we are helping the town in so many different ways, yes?
Yes, for sure.
And that's how we want it to be.
Definitely.
We're thankful for you. I know Mayor Cohen is happy to hear that as we grow in this town that there's so many great things and so many gems like yourself
in
this community.